Major development in the fight over fracking in New York. An appeals court rules that towns have the power to ban the controversial method of drilling for natural gas before New York State finalizes any of its own regulations. Matt Markham has been following the debate closely. He's live in the newsroom now with details. Matt?
Well, Jerry, the cases against two towns set a precedent for any others in the state to regulate high-volume hydraulic fracturing. The appellate panel said bans on drilling in Dryden and Middlefield stand. Jennifer Huntington filed the lawsuit against the Town of Middlefield in Otsego County. The town's ban would have prevented anyone from drilling for natural gas on Huntington's land, though New York State has not legally permitted any drilling yet. This week I visited her dairy farm, which had been leased for gas development for 5 years. She said the money from drilling to invest in her farm would go back to invest in her farm and envisioned the natural gas harness there would be used in the community. She wanted clarification on who had the right to allow drilling on the land. I asked Ms. Huntington what impact she imagined if the appeals court ruled in the town's favor.
We're missing a great opportunity to help the state and to help farmers and to help all communities. You have to keep looking forward and seeing different ways that makes us less dependent on foreign oil.
Middlefield Neighbors is a group which supported the ban. It lauded the ruling, noting claims that the fracking process pollutes air and water. Its founding member said, quote, "The real solution to this problem is for the state to ban fracking. But until that happens, local governments have a responsibility to protect each other protect their citizens from the oil and gas industry." Now, the group went on to say that the court's decision shows that democracy in New York State still works. Jerry?
Matt, fracking opponents may be celebrating, but what is the long-term impact of the court's decision?
Well, it's hard to tell now, because if a town government can ban fracking one year and another set of elected officials can reinstate it the next year, it's kind of hard to see what anything's going to look like in that town. People that have the power when the state decides whether or not to legalize it may be a good thing, but nevertheless, gas companies may stay away altogether, even if the state does okay fracking, because in a particular area there may just be too much uncertainty for them to establish any kind of a solid footing there.
So it's still hard to get a clear idea as to what it means for us.
Right, right.
All right, thanks, Matt.
Mm-hmm.